We usually think of marketing as a way to sell stuff, but what if it could do something way bigger? What if it could actually help stabilize a chaotic economy? Today, we're diving deep into this really fascinating study out of Jordan that asks that exact question. I mean, it sounds like a bit of a stretch, doesn't it? Can a company's Instagram post or some blog article really have an impact on market-wide uncertainty? Well, some researchers decided to put this very idea to the test. And honestly, their findings might just change how you see marketing forever. So how did they connect the dots between a company's social feed and the stability of an entire economy? Let's break it down. All right, so here's our roadmap. We're going to start by setting the scene in a shaky marketplace to really get the problem. Then we'll check out the digital toolkit businesses have. After that, we'll uncover this kind of stabilizing secret that connects everything. We'll see how they put it all to the test, look at what the data revealed, and finally, figure out what this means for all of us. Okay, so every great story starts with a problem, right? And for this one, our setting is Jordan. It turns out to be the perfect real-world lab for this kind of economic experiment. So, why Jordan? Well, the researchers picked it for a really specific reason. The region's instability has created a ton of economic uncertainty there. For businesses, adapting isn't just a good strategy, it's literally about survival. This makes it the perfect place to see if marketing can act as a stabilizing force. Right, so this is the key term we need to get our heads around: market volatility. The paper uses some fancy academic language, but all it really means is unpredictability. It's those wild swings in prices, in demand, in investor confidence. It's that feeling of not having a clue what's around the corner, which makes it incredibly tough for any business to plan, let alone grow. So when you're faced with all that chaos, what tools do you even have? Well, this study zooms in on 3 specific digital marketing strategies that just might hold the key. And here they are, the big 3. You see them every single day: content marketing, social media, and email. The big question here, though, is can they do more than just get you to click buy? First up, we've got content marketing. The study talks about this as the long game. It's not about the hard sell. It's about giving people something genuinely valuable, like useful blog posts or cool videos that builds trust and creates a real relationship over time. Then, of course, there's social media. This is all about interaction, right? It's about building a community. The research really highlights how fast and direct it is, letting companies have a real two-way conversation with their customers and build a loyal tribe. And finally, good old email marketing. This is the most direct of the bunch. It's all about sending personalized messages right to someone's inbox. The study points out how effective it is for delivering stuff that's tailored just for you, which keeps you engaged and loyal. Okay, so we've got a volatile market over here and these digital marketing tools over there. But what's the bridge? What connects them? The researchers propose this really powerful and honestly often overlooked middleman. And here it is: sustainable performance. Now, this isn't just about being green. The study defines it with something called the triple bottom line. It means a company is successful not just by making money, but also by how it positively impacts society and the environment. It's about building a business that actually lasts and contributes something good. The study uses this absolutely brilliant analogy to make it super clear. Picture the volatile market as a bumpy, unpredictable road. A company that's only focused on profit, it gets shaken to pieces. But a company with strong, sustainable performance, that's a car with a great shock absorber. It helps it navigate all that chaos and keep the ride smooth and stable. So that analogy sounds great, but does it actually hold up when you look at the data? Let's check out how the researchers actually designed their experiment to test this exact idea. So here's the game plan, the blueprint of their whole hypothesis. They predicted that these marketing tactics don't just directly hit the market. No, the idea is they boost a company's sustainable performance first. And that stronger performance is what acts as the shock absorber to calm down all that market volatility. So who'd they talk to for this? It was a pretty balanced group of professionals from the Jordanian market, which is great for getting a wide range of perspectives. And this wasn't just any group. These were highly qualified people. A full 80% had a bachelor's degree or higher. So we know these insights are coming from educated professionals who are really in the thick of it in their industries. Okay, we've seen the problem, we've seen the tools, we've seen the theory. Now for the moment of truth. What did the data actually tell us? Well, the data came back with a resounding yes to the main ideas. Both content marketing and social media marketing, totally shown to boost sustainable performance. And this is the crucial part, that stronger sustainability was proven to reduce market volatility. The shock absorber works. But hold on, look at that last line. We'll get back to that in a second. So this just lays it out perfectly. It's a chain reaction. A company invests in building a community and earning trust with its content and social media. That, in turn, strengthens its reputation and positive impact. It's sustainable performance. And that stronger, more resilient company becomes this little island of stability in a volatile market.
Okay, now for that little surprise I mentioned. Email marketing was the odd one out. The data showed that, yeah, it did help improve a company's sustainable performance a bit, but it didn't have a big, significant impact, either direct or indirect, on calming the overall market. So it seems like it's more of a supporting tool in this context, not a main driver of stability.
So this was a study based in Jordan, but the lessons here are absolutely global. Let's zoom out and see what we can all take away from this. So here's the bottom line. Marketing that's focused on content and community, it's not just a sales tactic anymore. It's a strategic tool for building a business that's resilient and sustainable. And that resilience, that shock absorber, it doesn't just help the company. It can actually contribute to a more stable market for everyone. This really reframes marketing, doesn't it? It's not just a cost, it's an investment in a stronger, more predictable future for all of us. And that brings us to the final big question. It kind of forces you to look at your own work, your own company, right? Are we just pushing products to make the next quarter's numbers? Or are we using these tools to build trust, to create real value, and to maybe, just maybe, contribute to a more stable world? This study suggests it's not only possible to do both, but that one might actually lead to the other.